Here's a quick video on how to make your own chicken feeder for under $10 and in under 10 minutes. Let me show you the chicken feeder I'm talking about. This is it. Pretty quick, easy to make. And let me show you how it's done. I appreciate you guys watching the video. Please hit that subscribe and that like button if you like the video. Okay, so this is what you're gonna need to do this project. All this is under $10. You can find it at any Home Depot or Lowe's. It's usually at the rain gutter section. So you're gonna need this downspout. It's about 14 inches, 2 elbows, a small piece of scrap 2x3 wood, a little piece of plywood, and some screws and some glue, of course. Also, you'll need one of these eye hooks, and you'll see what this is all for. All right, so the first thing you're gonna do is, I already marked it out. I'm gonna drill 2 little holes here. So this is gonna be for the zip ties to tie it up to the chicken coop. Once that is done, you're gonna connect this to the bottom using some glue. So I got some glue here. Just get the glue, just connect it. Once the top portion is connected, then you're going to connect the second one to the bottom right here. Let's go ahead and glue this up. So once that's glued, we're just going to hold it for a second, and then we're going to come back and clean up the inside of any excess glue that kind of poured through the bottom. So now that we glued it together, we're just going to put it off to the side and let it dry. Just one quick thing on that, they also make those in metal material and PVC. I would recommend the PVC just because it would last longer, especially sitting outside in the chicken coop. Alright, so now with the lid. The lid is something simple, pretty much a 2x3 piece of scrap and then a piece of plywood. What we did is we put the downspout right over this, we traced it, and we just cut it just a little bit bigger than the opening so it can actually hold. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to set the little piece of 2x3 right in the center of the plywood and attach it. And we're just going to use 2 screws. So now once attached, this is going to be the lid, and what we're going to use to lift it is this little eye hook. We're just going to put it right in the center. So let's drill. And then just screw this in there. And there's your little lid. Alright, so here it is dried up. We already did the little lid for it, so this pretty much pretty simple. There it is. So there's your lid. One thing, once this is all said and done, you're going to have a little gap right here where this 2 elbows meet, where the joint's at. And if you have it outside and it's not covered, water can actually get into the feed through this little crack here. So I would recommend putting some kind of silicone sealant right around this gap to completely seal it off and prevent your food from getting wet. So now, if you remember the little holes we made, we're going to put the little zip ties through, and I'll show you the finished product. Alright, so here's the finished product. So as you can see, we tied it up with 2 zip ties in the back, and close it up. So let's see what our customers say.